Hello. You're tuning to the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic. Dan Orlovsky tries to take back what he said. Look. Guys, here's the thing. I'm honest to a fault. The MVP and this whole discourse is foolish. Let's just be real. Of course, I'm going to make jokes and stuff about it because people have been coming at my head. So, you know, I mean, if you're going to make jokes, I can be petty. Petty. But it's gotten way off the rails. And I understand where I think he's coming from. But I disagree with his point nonetheless. Simply because I know where he's coming from, but I still don't agree with the premise. And what I mean by that is the MVP award was going out to the most valuable player. Now, NBA, NFL, all these guys, like we knew what the MVP was. It's the most valuable player. And sometimes the best player did not win the award. We've seen it with Derrick Rose. We've seen it with Charles Barkley. And that's no shout outs because Charles Barkley was absolutely amazing. You know what I'm saying? But we've seen it with Karl Malone. Like, let's be real, bro. Karl Malone was never better than Michael Jordan. You understand where I'm coming from? Never. Ever. But based on what that team had at the time and how much he was carrying, he got the most valuable player. Now, as it comes to the Baltimore Ravens, everybody keeps saying we're on a super team. And I kind of like that because it's like, man, we never had that before. Call me petty. About time my QB has help. But just as I just said, it's kind of nice that our QB has help. Isn't it funny now that they're trying to use that as a point of reference to diminish Lamar's greatness this season because he finally has a little help? For all the guys that have won MVP, let's go back real quick, and I want to do this because what I'm gonna play Dan Orlovsky's thing, right? I want to show you something real quick, just so you understand, how crazy this is, right? Because this is what I don't understand, and it kind of baffles me. Now, outside of running backs, right? Quarterbacks that win it usually are surrounded by amazing talent. Like, absolutely amazing talent. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by this, right? Let's go back to this, right? Lamar Jackson won it last year. You can say, okay, he had Mark Andrews, top 3 tight end. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers again, Devontae Adams. Who did Lamar have really in 2019? Patrick Mahomes had Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill in their primes. Their primes. We're forgetting this? Tom Brady, he didn't have a lot that 2017, I believe. But 2016, Matt Ryan, who did he have? Julio Jones, Roddy White, Michael Turner. Like, I watch other teams, guys. Like, I know these guys off the top of my head. Look, all I'm showing you is the list of names. I know who was on those squads. Peyton Manning. All-star squad when he went to Broncos. He had an all-star squad when he was on the Colts. Let's go even further. Did you ever hear anything like this when you heard Kurt Warner win it? Didn't he have Isaac Bruce? Marshall Faulk in them? Never got the other guy? Like Peyton had 2 of the greatest, probably the greatest receiving duo of all time. Marvin Harrison and oh my God, what's his name? Reggie, man, what's his name, man? Y'all know what I'm talking about. keep saying I want to say Reggie White, but I forgot his name. Oh my God. But he had those duos, and he had a 1,600-yard rusher. Nobody said nothing until now. Until now. So now Lamar has a little bit of help. We're not like Lamar still doesn't even have a top 5 receiving core. He doesn't even have right now. I can make an argument Lamar doesn't even have a top 10 receiving core compared to what some of these other guys have. But we hold that against him simply because now, okay, you have Derrick Henry. A Derrick Henry that all of these guys said were washed. Y'all remember that? I made a video. Go back and look it up. That multiple people said that Derrick Henry wouldn't even be a top 10 running back this year. He was washed. Bills fans said he was washed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play some of what this guy said, and then I'm going to finish off the video, all right? So without further ado, check what Dan Orlovsky tried to say, because he's trying to walk back some of his statements. Check this out.
Okay, so the MVP conversation's completely gone off the rails.
Huh.
One, I was the one 3 weeks ago who said it's over. I was wrong. I was caught up in the moment, over emotional. People said there's still 3 games left this season. I was like, no. So on me, totally.
Yeah, very much on you.
The conversation around it has completely gone off the rails. The award is to celebrate great player achievement, and we're losing sight of that. Okay, I said weeks ago on First Take that MVP and Offensive Player of the Year are different. We have changed the definition of MVP, but it still is MVP. Offensive Player of the Year is great performance. You had a great season. MVP is you have to evaluate how that performance
Saquon would probably get
was
that
accomplished,
Offensive Player of
given
the Year.
what was around you, all that, and how much it impacted your team. Okay, that's the bottom line. And the narratives of if you vote for Lamar Jackson, you don't like Josh Allen, or if you vote for Josh Allen, you don't like Lamar Jackson. All these other narratives of voter fatigue, racism. It's not it. Can we stop making it about that? Offensive Player of the Year, you're gonna vote for who you think had the best season. Like you had an unbelievable season. MVP, you have to evaluate all of it. That's part of it. The value that you bring, the contribution that your play brought to your team.
Listen, and I'm gonna stop him right there. For one, he caused a lot of this discourse because they took what he said and made an entire media firestorm out of it, which then championed so many fans to jump on board or to jump into the pit. Let me tell you something right now. He said he voted for Lamar last year. He was on the Purdy train last year. Him. Go look at the video. He was on the Purdy train. Now, he was saying, well, Purdy's playing so great. Yeah, he has a lot of stuff, but that's not his fault. That's where he was aligned. Purdy had McCaffrey, who's having one of the best running back seasons of all time. Deebo Samuel, Ayuk. The man had all pros at every level of the offense and every level of the defense. I'm not talking about Pro Bowl. I'm talking about all pros. Fullback, all pro. Wide receivers, he had one all pro in there and then another one that became an all pro. Tight end was an all pro. Left tackle's all pro. Running back, all pro. You didn't say nothing then? Why now? Why now? And that's what I'm talking about. With me, I stay real. I stay on the same thing. The problem with these guys is they switch and they change up. They get mad when it gets out of their control. I've warned people about this. I even had a video where I came out and I said, bro, do you have any idea what you've done saying that with so much football left? Now I said that, but man, it shouldn't have turned into this. You're on national television. What you say, horrible English. What you say has consequences. Hence why you have to take what you say and how you present yourself with high level of moral and integrity. Duh. It's crazy how he's just learning that. But what do you guys think? Do you think this thing has gotten too far? Do you think it's off the chain, off the Richter, off the train tracks? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. All right? All right. But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. watching out now. We get down, we have fun, and we laugh, but everything we talk about, we're going to do what? Facts and truth. Before we go any further, I want to give a shout out because we had a donation, and he usually donates, but I just want to give him a shout out because Eric Plummer just another $2.50 donation every time for as long as he got a side hustle. He just keeps donating, and it adds up. Thank you so much, Mr. Plummer. I'm gonna give you a shout out. You know it's all love, baby. You know it's all love. Yo, if anybody, yeah, I don't care what nobody says. Hashtag Tushy Pushy. Every day I'm gonna say that. For all the Josh Allen fans out there, hashtag Tushy Pushy. Mr. Tushy Pushy. That's what I'm going to keep saying. But if you want to donate and do what Mr. Plummer did and help this channel out and help us grow and stuff like that and buy new equipment and things like that, bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show is signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.
Triceratops!